Guys, I'm gonna have to try to keep it sweet and slow, tell you a little bit of stories. Um, let's see. There was this one time, I was at my sister's birthday party. She's like 12 years old, and I decided that I'm gonna take me some fucking benadrly, like 25 of them, 30 of them, and smoke some fake weed. And I fucking am sitting at my house, fucking after our trip. I'm smoking fake dope, which makes me trip way worse. And I start seeing motherfucking bugs crawling my arms, and freaking, I think I have scabies. I see these bugs go in my arms, so I'm like, Mom, like, where's the scabies cream? I got scabies. So she's fucking like, Annie, let me see your fucking arm. She ain't got no damn scabies, you dumbass. I'm like, Mom, I fucking see him right there. I see him. And freaking, so she finally just like, fuck it, Anthony. The scabies cream is in the bathroom. So I get the scabies cream. Now I don't even rub it all the way on. It's just fucking white cream all over my arms. And fucking, I still see him, so I try to burn the motherfuckers off. I try to freeze them off with ice cubes like a dumbass. And fucking, when I'm around my friends, I trip even worse because they like to fuck with me. And I'm seeing fucking shit, and I'm like, oh shit. Fucking tripping motherfucking balls of seeing motherfucking shadow people, hearing voices, people talking to me that really ain't there, and just making me go crazy in my motherfucking head because I'm retarded. And there was this one time I was fucking walking around, and I swear I seen my friend thing. I'm like, yo dude, what's up, man? He's like, man, you gotta sit here and wait for me. I'm like, alright. So I sit there, an hour passes by, he never comes back. So I'm like, fuck this motherfucker. He's done fucking left me, that motherfucker. That's fucked up. I get a hold of him and I ask him where he's at. He tells me Gasway days. I'm wondering how the fuck he got fucking 15-20 minutes away from me, because his ass don't got no car. And so I show up there, and I see him. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. He's like, no, fuck you, you fucking nigger. What the fuck you talking about? And I'm like, fuck you, you nigger. Fuck you. You fucking told me to wait somewhere, and you never fucking came back. He's like, dude, what the fuck you talking about? We haven't been together all fucking day. Don't you remember your ass got arrested yesterday? You was all fucked up on Klonopin and didn't know how to walk. And fucking, my mom and dad had to come pick you up. You slept in my house. I didn't sleep in my house. We haven't been together all day. This is the first fucking time we've seen each other. So fuck you. And I was like, no, fuck that. Fucking liar. And I actually had to think about it in my high state of mind. I'm like, yeah, I think you might be right. My bad, dude. Fucking, me and him, we used to fucking, I was laying on the ground this one time, and I was trying to sleep, and it was dark, and Aaron was like, I hear Aaron, now I'm trying to sleep, and he's like, back the fuck up! And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, dude, motherfucking dude, I swear, motherfucking someone tried to grab your ass. I had to tell him to back the fuck up, or I was gonna fuck him up. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You just tripping, dude. He's like, nah, motherfucker, that dude was he was about to fucking grab you. Fucking, me and him would fucking just trip all the motherfucking time. Freaking, we would get in these conversations, and I'd be like, yo, blah, 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 I'm just fucking talking about something, like, and I forget what I was fucking saying. I was like, what the fuck were we talking about? And he'd have to reply and tell me exactly what I was saying and where I left off. And then he would get halfway through it and be like, what was I talking about? And we would just repeat this constantly because we could never keep a train of thought. freaking my friend AJ, he liked to fucking play jokes on me because he didn't do shit, and we would go outside in the dark and smoke weed. You've done it, or you've done something trippy, you know the dark makes you fucking see things way worse. So, I would see things fucking, I don't know how many times me and Dan thought we seen fucking deer, and it was just a motherfucking stoop, or we'd fucking see these shadow people run across the road, fucking, and be like, oh shit, like, back the fuck up, back the fuck up, and freaking, my friend AJ used to do this, like, he would move his mouth, and no words would come out, and I would always be like, dude, fucking stop, and he'd be like, dude, what the fuck you talking about, you're just tripping, man, I ain't doing nothing, and he would be talking, and then he'd start doing it again, I'd be like, fucking stop, and he would be like, dude, I ain't doing nothing, and his ass would totally convince me that I was just tripping, because I was tripping, and I'd be like, well, yeah, maybe you're just right, I am tripping, but, no, I know that nigga I wasn't tripping, like, I was tripping, but I wasn't tripping about that, I know I wasn't, that motherfucker he just like to fuck with me, ask me to hand him shit that really wasn't there, and I'd hand him something that wasn't it, or I'd have some fucked up dreams, and I wake up, and start, you know, talking mumbo jumbo, because I'm in my dream, and, you know, he would sometimes go with it, and be like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, and, you know, or he like the fucking, he would hear what the fuck I was saying, and he knew if he asked me to repeat myself, I would fuck up. Like, I'd be like, yo, dude, we going to this place? He'd be like, what'd you say? And, you know, he'd have me say it, and if I'd get it correct again, he'd be like, what? And I would fucking fuck up, or eventually I would just be like, no, fuck you, motherfucker, never mind, if that's even what came out of my mouth, because, you know, the mumbo jumbo was just horrible, and there was times that I would do fucking 100 to 150 a day, and the very last time that I ever did it, I did, I think, 150, and I tripped from when I woke up to when I went to sleep, and I was playing a video game for a few hours at night, and, you know, I'm forcing myself to keep my eyes open to play this game, and not just trying to, I know I'm seeing shit, all kinds of shit out the corner of my eye, and I'm just ignoring it, playing me some Fight Night, fucking knocking niggas out, and when I'm finally like, fuck it, I have to go to bed, I'm tripping way too fucking bad, and I fucking turned around, and as soon as my eyes finally, like, got away from the light and the TV and the darkness happened, it was like, boom, as soon as I turned around, I was, whoa, motherfuck, like, I turned my whole body around, and there was literally a person standing right motherfucking there, and I was like, I fell. I'm pretty sure that I fell, because I wanted to piss myself, because it was literally like a person was standing in front of me, like, I don't know, it scared the shit out of me. I'm still scared of that motherfucking drug. I'd probably freak out real bad if I did it again, because I'm really aware of what the stuff I was seeing now, because I don't lose very much memory of what happened, except more of my dreams, because, you know, you dream while you're awake, and then when you sleep, it's like you're fucking actually there in that dream. It's like, I talk to friends that live hours away, and, you know, they really weren't there. Or when I did it at my Christian buddy's house, his ass goes upstairs, like, I told him to stay away from his parents. His ass, I'm downstairs in his room, probably asleep, not very sure, because I didn't find out till the next day, his ass go upstairs where his mom and his brothers and stuff are still awake, and his ass fucking like just walking around in the motherfucking kitchen like a dumbass. Mom's like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, you told me to look for something. What? You dumb motherfucker. That's something I would do. But my mom don't care. And he fucking sees his brother's baby swing, and he feels it, and he's like, a Battlefield 3 drum. Like, your mom is motherfucking hardcore Christian. Like, we ain't even allowed to watch movies that cuss in it. I'm fucking 18 years old. Like, the crazy thing is, she ain't get mad. She asked him what he was on, and he was like, just accidentally took too much benadryl. Like, what the fuck? That's the good thing about benadryl, though. You can just be like, oh, I accidentally took as much benadryl, and it's making me like this. I'm just tired. But in reality, the motherfucker was tagging probably took about 50 that day. But, y'all, I'm sorry it's not that much entertaining. My parents are asleep, and if you want to watch more, just comment on it. I'll make some more. At least try to not tell the. I mean, I have a certain amount of stories I like to tell a lot. Wish I could talk to y'all in person, you know, because my stories are way better when I'm in person. So I can act it out for you. I'm on a webcam. Really can't get up and do some fucking moves. But peace out, y'all. Comment.